Sorry that I wasn't posting as much, I needed a break and I'm also lazy so I forgot. But don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment what you want my next what if to be. But anyway, let's get on to the video. Deku, Overpowered, is a My Hero Academia alternate universe where Izuku Midoriya was born with a quirk, but this quirk a quirk like no other, a very strong quirk. Will he accomplish his dream of being a hero and graduate in his dream school, UA High School? Deku, Overpowered, is also inspired by the popular webtoon series Unordinary. Spoilers and language. Rate, Izuku Midoriya's POV. It all started in Qingqing City, China, when a newborn baby had the ability to emanate light from their body. After that phenomenon, many people around the world began to manifest different kinds of superpowers. While the cause of the quirk phenomenon is unknown, it has been theorized that the development of quirks was caused by the spread of a virus carried by mice. These superpowers were first referred to as meta abilities before later being called quirks. I am Izuku Midoriya, and this is the story of how I became the Japan's most overpowered hero. I have been dreaming of being a hero one day. I want to be the #1 hero, the symbol of peace, all might. He always smiles even when there is trouble ahead. I want to be a hero like him. His debut was the most amazing thing I had ever seen. I was there to witness it personally, but it was all over the internet. I have repeating it ever since I was a kid. I have met a very spiky-haired boy named Katsuki Bakugo, but I call him Kiken. He was in preschool when his quirk started to appear. He was the first one in my class to get it. Everyone was impressed and amazed. Slowly most of my class was starting to have these quirks except me. Everyone was always teasing me if I will have a quirk or will I stay like this forever. Nevertheless, I would still follow Kiken wherever he and his friends will go. One day, when we were walking inside the forest, me, Kiken and his friend, we came across a little log which is used to come across the other side. Under that log was a small creek or a river of some kind. When we were trying to get across, Kiken slipped from the log and fell down the river. I came to rush if he was fine. I reached my hand to him and asked, "Are you okay, Kiken?" But he only looked at me and said nothing. He looked at me kinda pissed. I was 4 years old when I knew I can't be guaranteed to have a quirk. That was what the doctor had told me and my mother. Kiken and his friends were starting to bully other kids and I would try to stop him, but I can't. Without a quirk, I can only be a human shield of some sort. It hurts for me. Being quirkless makes me feel like I cannot fight and defend myself from mean people. Many people underestimate people like me, quirkless cripples, and always take that advantage. 10 years later, 3rd year of middle school. Third person POV. Izuku's 2nd year of middle school was very cruel, at least for him. His childhood friend, Bakugo, still bully him because he still can't protect himself because he has no quirk. At school, you are as of now 3rd years, you have to choose your future. This implies you'll need to pick where you are going to study for high school. Their homeroom advisor exclaimed. "Let me guess, oi, Deku, you are going to apply to UA, are you?" Bakugo teased Midoriya. Everyone laughed. Midoriya was looking very embarrassed, but to avoid it, he grins with his classmates. Enough of that. Their teacher shouted. "We'll be giving out the papers to fill out and you'll decide where you'll go for your high school." Bell rings. "Hey, Bakugo. Let's go." Bakugo's friend babbled. "Go ahead first, I'ma deal with this fucking nerd first." Bakugo insisted. "Whatever you say, brother." Bakugo's friend sighed. Bakugo's friends started to walk away. Midoriya was holding his notebook. It was his hero analysis for the future notebook. He was analyzing the quirks of certain heroes and study them for future references. Bakugo approached him and said, "Hey, Deku." "Yes, Kiken." Midoriya answered. Let me tell you this, you damn fucking nerd, don't you dare fucking apply for UA high school. You know why? Because you're a shitty quirkless nerd and I will be the only one in this class to enter UA and be the #1 hero. Bakugo threatened him. But Kikin, it's my choice to make, not your. Midoriya was cut off. Bakugo took Midoriya's notebook and burned it with his explosion quirk, and threw it outside the window. Bakugo started walking away, pissed. Midoriya ran downstairs and checked if his notebook was still there. It was burned but not into ashes. Gladly, it fell into the fountain of their school. Izuku Midoriya's POV. Why did Kikin did that? He's so mean. I was walking on my way home but I saw something. Is it a person's aura? It's black. I have really a bad feeling about this, maybe I should take another route. But before I could walk away I heard something liquidish. I turned back, it was a green sludge person. Something. Is it a villain? Oh, that will be a great body for me to inhabit. Don't worry, I will make sure it will not hurt badly. The sludge villain gushed. He started to invade my body. I couldn't breathe. I was starting to pass out but I could sense someone and I could see an aura around its body. It's different from this villain, it's not black, it's yellow. Maybe it's a hero. Fear not, dear citizen, for I am here. A familiar voice said, its voice is so familiar. I slightly opened my eyes and I could see All Might. Then suddenly everything turned black. A voice suddenly fades in. Hey, kid, are you alright? And I started to gain consciousness. All Might? All Might! I shouted and rushed back from my excitement of meeting the #1 hero. I need to get his autograph. Where is it? My notebook. As I found my notebook, I suddenly started to find a blank page. But he already signed it? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, All Might. I told him. No worries. I am going to ahead of you. All Might exclaimed. Are you already leaving? Okay, thank you very much, All Might. Work hard and stay safe. I sighed. He started to jump towards the police station and turn in the sludge villain. I started to walk home. But I was still seeing some kind of aura that was surrounding a person. I could also sense if someone was approaching me. When I arrived home I told my mom about it and she told me that maybe we would go to the doctor. We went to the doctor and apparently I was developing some kind of quirk and it was called aura manipulation. It's a quirk where I could see and sense people auras and I could also kinda copy their quirks, but I can enhance it to make it stronger. The only disadvantage is I could only copy and enhance our emitter and transformation quirks. This was a very exciting news for me and my mom. She was tearing up because of joy. She was really happy for me. We went home, very happy from the news that we had received. End of chapter I.